They smell. They smell. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So we are doing the bare face today. Any of y'all who follow me on Snapchat would have seen I tried doing my makeup twice, and I don't know what the problem was, but I wasn't feeling it. But the lighting is beautiful, the sun is shining, and I really felt like being productive and filming today. So here we are. And today we're doing the monthly hits and misses for February. I can't believe we are going into March, because let me tell you, it does not feel like March, because we have had like Snowmageddon twice and we're planning on having more snow. I'm done with the snow. I'm done with so many of these products. We're seething. We got the negativity going on today. So without further ado, let's just jump into it and kind of start with the biggest miss, which isn't necessarily a product as it was an experience. Y'all would have seen my somewhat mostly underwhelming unboxing of the Jeffree Star Valentine's Day mystery boxes. If you have not seen that, I will leave it linked down below for y'all, but this was just I understand I've learned more about mystery boxes since then. Some of y'all provided me with some good information, but still, I feel on a whole, it was just underwhelming, not well thought out, not well handled, not addressed at all. And so this was just a big bust in February. Like, this was the cause of so much like stress and I don't want to say sorrow. I don't want to be over dramatic. It was just hideously underwhelming. This was just super, super disappointing. So that was the first miss of February. Sort of a random favorite is something that I used in a video that I don't know if it's up yet. It was a get ready with me, and it is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Liquid Foundation. I picked this up. I actually picked up 2 shades at my local Marshall's. And y'all, I put this on my face and it just looked so nice. Like, it was smooth and it didn't cling to my dry patches. It didn't emphasize any kind of texture. It was one of those things where you put it on and you're looking in the mirror and you're like, oh, is this what healthy skin is supposed to look like? This is definitely a foundation that I want to like get more colors of, maybe actually get color matched, because I think this one is in natural. I think I have another one that's, I think, porcelain, which works really well for me now, and this one might work for me in the summertime, though it might be a little bit light, but I do absolutely love this because it's like light on the skin, but it still gives a really good coverage. Bare Minerals is like slowly becoming a brand, because all the things I've bought from them have been from Marshall's, but they've slowly been becoming a brand that has like more and more favorites that I've been finding, and this was so good. Then another disappointing, you would have seen this review as well, the Jeffree Star and Morphe brush collaboration. Now, I have been taught a lot about natural bristle hair, whatever, and if I had known the difference between natural and synthetic, I would not even have gotten these, because they are not cruelty free. So I feel like a moron in that sense. But these two were just, I don't like them. They got this problem where they be poofing out. They don't really do a good job with applying the color and then blending it out. This one is better than this one, but on a whole, I just haven't touched them since then. I look at them and I'm like, oh, you're pretty. Then, so long as we are discussing Morphe. Morphe is a brand that I'm like, you know, you hear so much about it. All the big influencers are like, Morphe is the best thing ever. And so you get a little bit curious. So they had something on Octoly where I was like, I'll try that. what? And it was the Morphe Artistry palette in the 15T, your true selfie going on here. I like the colors. You got the orange and the grungy and the green, kind of almost Halloween-y. And it also came with a 6-piece All I Want brush set right here. These were gifted to me by Morphe Cosmetics. These were gifted to me by Morphe brushes via Octoly for the purpose of reviewing, and I'm just gonna start off the bat. I absolutely hate these. Like, the eyebrow brush right here is okay. They don't even have like names on them. And I have heard from you all that apparently they're like collection brushes. The brushes you get in bundles are inferior quality than ones that you like buy singularly, which is a problem in and of itself because consistent quality is key. These ones are just, I mean, this one just, oh, they just feel so pokey and draggy and stiff. They are not fun to work with. They feel super, super cheap, like just really friggin' cheap. I've got e.l.f. brushes that are less expensive than these that feel better and work better. I've got brushes from Wet n Wild that are less expensive that feel better and work better. These were just a complete and total no for me. So of course you're then like, well, hey, how about maybe this palette will work, you know? It's pretty, it's got some nice colors, and the palette is okay. I mean, the first time I tried it with the brushes that it came with, and that was, oh, we were having some issues that day. And then I used it with my regular brushes, and it's okay. I mean, the shimmers are nice. I really like this Blend the Rules, and then Artist and After. Morphe Babe is okay, but they were just very muddy and patchy, and they didn't look really good. Like, I didn't get that nice seamless blend even with like my better brushes. It was just disappointing all around, and neither of these, I'm pretty sure this palette is a limited edition, but none of these things are things that I would recommend to y'all. But with the bad, we also have to have the good, kind of like random. Like, this month I feel was less trying new stuff and being like, oh, this is new and exciting and I love it. It was like finding things that I already had in my collection that was like, oh, you good, you cool, I gotta pull you out more. And one of those items was the Anastasia blush kit in Radiant. Going it on here, very peachy, pinky, neutral. I've pulled this out and I've used all 4 of these in a in this month, just being like la 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 la, you know, mix this one with that one, use that one on its own. And I love these. The formula of this is so nice. I'm honestly surprised that they haven't tried to make more of these. I know that these were kind of like, hey, we're here, and now we're discontinued and at Marshall's and TJ Maxx and Ross. So I'm not sure what went wrong with these. I know the dark one, the gradient one, is like, I was like really intense, and like, it's like, here we have this nice natural one, then we have this one that we're not sure who can use it. But I just really like the formula of these. They're kind of like matte. This one has a little bit of like glitter in it. Usually I like a more like illuminating blush, but these ones just look so nice on the skin. They're smooth, they're effortless, they just give a beautiful, just a little kiss of color. And then another palette that I pulled out that I was like, oh, I'll just use you. And it turned out to be like, oh, I love you. And that is the Too Faced Sugar Peach Wet and Dry Face and Eye Palette. I've never used it wet. I've never used it on my eyes. It's looking like this. Y'all know these like peachy whatever tones are my jam. The one thing I will say about this that's kind of like, is it is really heckin' powdery. So if you don't like, you know, powdery, cast off, dust off, what's it called? Fallout. That's what it's called, fallout. If you don't like that, don't get this. Smells divine. But I just absolutely love the sugared peach, and then the peach pop and the peach pearl. If they could take this and like take that highlighter formula and make singles, I would be down. The Peach Honey, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like a bronzer. I use it as a more like neutral glowy blush going on, but I have been using the heck out of this, and it's just so beautiful and glowy, and I've been using it in conjunction with this, and I'm just really wanting spring to get here. Then we might as well talk about something that I bought for a review for y'all, and then I got it and I'm just, no, it's not gonna happen. And that is the Hot Topic and Polly Pocket makeup thing. You guys can see, I got that bag there, I got that bag up there, and I've got another one up there. But let me tell you, this thing, all right, they are charging $16.90 for this thing, right? Oh, gee, nabbit. You open it up and it's looking like that, and you're like, all right, you know, the color scheme isn't revolutionary, but it's like a friggin' Polly Pocket eyeshadow palette. But it is made out of the flimsiest cardboard ever. And if you can see, this is styrofoam right here. They didn't even have the decency to cover up the styrofoam with something. And when it got here, I'm like, it's cute and all, whatever, but if I breathe too hard, this thing is gonna fall apart. So this is destined to go back to the store. And then we have the lip palette, which is a much better compact. It's actually plastic. It looks like this. It's cute. You've got the little brush, but I mean, it was an impulse. I can't speak for the quality, but I feel like if I have the like bags, that's enough nostalgia for me. And these things were just, and I know some of y'all are going to be in the comments down below, well, Soraya, it's Hot Topic makeup. It's not supposed to be good. But I've purchased makeup from Hot Topic before, from collaborations or just from their usual line, that have been better quality than this, both packaging and the formulation. And I just have issues with the inconsistency and them marketing towards my generation with the whole Polly Pocket, and then not even putting any effort into the packaging to make it a little bit sturdier than a piece of tissue paper. Definitely getting my money back on that one. Then another product miss fail this month. Y'all would have seen my Shop Miss A haul, where everything is $1 unless it's not. It is an inexpensive makeup whatever site. And I decided to try these AOA Studio Wonder Matte Liquid Lipstick. Matte they are, wonder they are not. We'll just, you know, I got some crazy colors, you know. You open it up, and you are greeted with the wonderful aroma of turpentine. It smells exactly like paint. I would not be surprised if these actually were paint put into a tube and given an applicator, because, got the applicator, whoo! I'm not gonna swatch it. You swatch it and you're like, that's pigmented, but then it dries down to the consistency of plaster. And then it remains on your skin for days. I don't know if the lighter colors are any better, but all of these were literally like paint, applying paint to my lips. The smell, the consistency, the fact that it shellacked on and wouldn't, you know, would not budge for anything. God only knows what the ingredients of this actually are. So y'all just go and get you some Wet n Wild and don't do it. Alright, then another disappointing thing that wasn't like hideously disappointing. It was just kind of like, eh. And these are the two Hard Candy Fox in a Box. This one is Glamour Girl and this one is Girl Boss. I have since decluttered the blushes because they were pitiful. These are the highlighters. They smell, they smell. Okay, this one smells a lot better. This one kind of coconutty pineapple pina colada. This one just smells like, I don't know, like dead grandma. These are they're chalky, they're like glittery, they look like on the skin. They don't even, these came out for a little bit. They're not even a part of the collection anymore. And I mean, I paid like $3.50 each for these and was like, why are they on sale? I know why they were on sale, because they're terrible. I mean, I didn't invest too much in them, but for what I look for in a highlighter, the packaging is cute, you know, profit off benefit, but these were just, there's so many other affordable highlighters. See, that's the whole thing, you know, that there's so many other options. I don't have to feel bad about not liking these, because there are plenty of others that are better. And because not everything is bad, we will end on a favorite. These are the Melt Cosmetics. This is their matte blush in Cali Dream, and then their blush light in Nevermore. These are absolutely stunning. I have been just loving both of these in conjunction with each other on their own. The matte ones look beautiful on the skin. These ones, I will say, the blush light ones, if you know, you got to go in with a light hand because they're heckin' pigmented. And if you like kind of apply too much, they can emphasize and accentuate your texture. I would highly, highly recommend the matte ones. And these ones, if you find a color you like, go for it. They're so pretty, and definitely a new blush formula that I feel is underrated and not talked about, because everyone goes on about like Melt, their like lipsticks and their eyeshadow, but I don't hear a lot of people talking about their blush. But guys, that was my disappointing month of hits and misses. Hopefully March will be better. We can only hope. Definitely let me know what you guys think about the products that I discussed here, whether you agree, disagree, all that jazz. Let me know something that you have been either loving or hating this month. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and as always, keep it real. Mwah!